I've talked about this game a lot. It's Carrion. We're going to be playing just the... Well, today I think we'll just be playing the base game. I've not played Wonderful Time of the Year. I think it's called Wonderful Time of the Year. Give me a second. When we open the mod loader, it has to reload the whole thing. Greatest Time of the Year. Never played it. Well, it could also be a Christmas special. That's why it's the greatest time of the year. I was going to try and do the song, and then I forgot how the song went, literally as I said the first words. We're going to pretend I didn't try and do that. But yes. Carrion. We're going to dial the audio down just a bit. There we go. That way I'm not fighting it as much. I know my throat's a little bit, like, wrecked today. We'll hopefully improve it. But, the game is a little bit of an interesting one. The reason, when we played through It Has My Face, I said there's a few things there that this has similarities or things that remind me of this. That you can see what one of those things might be from the word go. But I think we should just go for it. I am going to try to get all of the containment breaches, or the containment jars. You'll see what those are. We'll cover those when we see those. But, yeah, I already have all the achievements for this. I got them all the very first time I played this, which is how I know it can take about 4 hours, 5 hours to get everything in one go. And why I was going to stream this yesterday, except things kept popping up that I needed to go do, and so I ended up having to leave the house sooner than I needed to leave, so I didn't have time. Anyway, Carrion. I'm playing this with a controller because it's easier to, well, control. But there we are. We're just a goofy little red goober. And I love how we move around. Also, they're so scared. They're running around. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. I just want to be friends. Don't I sound so friendly? Yep, everyone's so scared. Hello. How'd it work down there? Now, thankfully... Oh, they've sounded the alarm. They don't want me to be here. Thankfully, we don't care about the water. But we can, as I've sort of been doing already, move our tendrils around. If it's on something, grab it. Swing it violently around. We can even throw it, although I can't really throw here. We're a very strong little guy. Oh? I see someone is having a little break. Yeah, they're just oblivious. How would you not notice a section of the floor disappear? How do you not know? I'm here. So up at the top you can see that we now have one full pip. Now we have two. And we're also bigger. Just wreck everything here, why not? There we go. The more bodies we eat, the bigger we get. And it also, I'm pretty sure, serves as our health bar. And there's a big door in the way, but... Ever over there. Oh no! I killed him by accident. I didn't mean to. Excuse me, human. I'm hungry. Look at all the death and devastation. Unfortunately, that door's not going to open up. But we can squeeze into other rooms. Some of the puzzles in this game would consist of finding the right switch at the right time. But we're so close to daylight. Now, the only way for us to save is to find these growth marks, whatever you want to call these. Saves like a checkpoint system, basically. I don't think we're allowed to... It knows we're not human. But each zone we go to will consist of basically finding as many of these as we can, corrupting the zone, and then moving out to the next one. As we corrupt things, we will get powers and abilities, and will become stronger. And they'll learn how foolish they were to leave us alive in a jar. I will have my freedom! They've only lost 50% of their biomass. They can lose more. They can always lose more. But apart from that, this is basically a Metroidvania. We can move any way we want to, as long as there's a, you know, a solid surface to pull ourselves towards. We're gonna go this way. I don't remember which way is the right way to go first. Also, as it may sort of be obvious, these are one way. So other puzzles will consist of going the right way at the right time. Can't get through the woods. Might as well just keep on going. Ooh. Yeah. Caution! Authorized personnel only. I'm going to be fighting my throat a lot while we do this. I will try my best to not sound very dead. I'm protecting mineshaft in this area. Who would have thought? Ah. A way in. Welcome to the Junkyard. Looks like they know we exist. They're trying to put out little... These little readouts always remind me of Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus, which is another game I hopefully want to get to over the Easter weekend. At least one of them. Oh! They've got a gun. Hope you know how to use it, buddy. Shoot everything that moves. And does not appear human. 2 green pips here mean we need to find 2 places to corrupt. Now, the noise I make does actually matter. Every time we roll, it'll direct us to or bring up other locations where we can save. Yeah, you seem very brave. Gunshots hurt, by the way. Everything hurts. That was very nice of you. Speed and stealth are key. Very key to our survival. But of course, every time we spread our biomass, we also get our health back as well. Oh, is it 3? It's 3. I thought it was 2 because of the green lights. It's 3 because of the shutters. So we've done that. We can go left. We can go down. We're going down. We're not going down. We don't have the way to break wood. How foolish of me! It deceived us all. Say, speed is life, so is stealth. So, most of the fights are basically going to devolve into a chaotic mass of murdering tendrils breaking its way out, and I can't reach that. Fortunately, we're not going to reach that sort of a gap just yet. But yeah, everything's going to get very chaotic in the different fight sections. Because speed is the name of the game. Well, no, Carrion is the name of the game. But these are what I refer to when I say that there's containment jars. There are, I think, 9 in the game. Every time you find one, you get something. This one lets me shoot a cobweb. Basically making me Spider-Man, but more importantly, now I have a way to interact with things that are a little bit further away. So now that we have this fun little ability, we can now open up this. We're a very adaptable creature. And some of the mutations we're going to get are going to be very, very fun. Oh, they know I'm up here. It's not gonna help them. I love the way that the enemy, all the enemies move, all the NPCs, everything. Everything in it is beautiful. The NPCs really remind me of Another World, but more flashback. Same developers. Oh, they're scared. But unfortunately, I can see that's where I need to go for the next biomass. Is that one way? That's one way. Now we know what lies above us. That's it. Come check out the door. Humans, unfortunately, can't swim very well. Not that it would have mattered. I'd be running out of that room if I were you. You never know what could have just opened the door. Hive crevice, that's what the word is. Hello. We doing science here? Not anymore. Oh, one of them's still alive? You trying to play dead? Yeah. So all your science is done now. Once again, denied progress because of wooden barriers. What's down this way? The hazardous waste fill. Be here eventually. What I also quite like is that the exit signs will always try to point you towards where the, exit to the level is. I don't think the junkyard's secure anymore. But only half of the seal has been breached. We can't really go that way anymore. Oh! The green lights of the seals. Okay. I remember now. At least I've figured it out. It wants me to squeeze in. Where could this possibly lead? To a memory. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get going. I have the research to do. You thought we'd play the monster the whole time? No. Sometimes we're just a scientist. I like how we can, apparently sprint up and down ladders. Patch of antediluvian moss. More antediluvian moss. Unidentified species of Tubifex worms. Yeah, not all just moss down here. Oh, what are you? Disorganized mass of bones and dry tissue. Okay, well, there's nothing that way. Let's blow the wall open. There's got to be something good behind there, right? Good old plunger. Who needs a clacker here? We're scientists. We do things with dramatic flair. Actually, you could very easily do dramatic flair with a clacker. But it's not as iconic, is it? Well, now we have access to this. See? Metroidvania. We'll get tricks and mutations that will help us continue our little adventure. Right, welcome back to the military landfill, I think. Oh, the Uranium Mines. Sorry. Completely different. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. No, no, don't. Okay, well, I didn't mean to eat you. But you have a gun. So I'm going to eat and be merry. Off we go. The wood blocks me. So I think it's obvious what we're going to be getting here. There's only one thing we have to break in the seal, and there are 3 hive crevices. Oh, and there's one right here. I wouldn't stand on that if I were you. Hello, friend. So stupid. Humans are such easy prey. That's it. Oh, he knows not to come any closer. Why would you come into my little cavern of corpses? Yeah. I'm sorry, your friends are decorating these holes, these walls. You still defiant to the end. I'll eat your strength. Keep this sort of a light in mind. You don't have to be afraid. It'll all be over very soon. Quick, clean, every time. Of course, as should be expected of any game, it will eventually get harder. Just as I say that, say hello to the soldiers. They're armored, which means we can't just eat them straight away. It takes a little bit of work to get one of them. Gotta get through that armor. Also, you may notice that the guy down there keeps throwing a force field every so often. If we hit it, it hurts us. So you have to take these guys quickly or by surprise. Now we can... Well, if we're bigger... break things. More health. More mass. More power. Now, we have seen a few areas where we can break this. And also, size does dictate power, so we no longer have the ability to shoot wood. Sorry, we no longer have the ability to... the words. Shoot web. There we go. We'll double check quickly. Yeah, we can't do that one yet. Of course, as our mass gets bigger, it's also easier for us to get hit. But oh well. I don't think those mines are quite secure. Look, Containment Unit. You're still alive? Not anymore, she isn't. Let's make sure he's dead this time. I'm pretty sure you can also kill those guys just by thrashing around wildly with them. Excuse me. I can't see to hit you with this light bulb. Okay. I think she's thoroughly dead now. So, we're gonna dip back into here pretty quick. Because there's a place we can go. Hazardous Waste. Or Hazardous Waste Landfill, I think it was called. Shug, hello, welcome in. I think if I transition back up here. Back down. Hazardous Waste Landfill, yes. Shug says, Carrion, yay, yes. It's a day late, but here we are. Goodbye, people. I can squeeze through that door. You might still be alive. Can't leave anyone alive, not for what they did to me. So, fun little... the solution's already been given, but fun little problem, as I've mentioned, because we're now a bigger size, we don't have the ability to shoot web. There are, however, ways to deposit mass. Now we're smaller. See, the puzzles in this game I quite like. More soldiers. Okay, the lights left him. You can tell if a soldier is dead because their suit will no longer be powered. Might need to deposit biomass here. No, I don't need to. We're not leaving just yet, though. There's that light again. That light indicates a containment unit. These are optional, but they always have very, very nice upgrades. Some of them are just repeatable. Other ones... well, you'll see. Chuck says it's so satisfying. It's a really fun game. And I think the developers behind this made Butcher as well, which is maybe a game we'll get to. Butcher is another one where it's very brutal, very violent, very fun. But with that, the Junkyard is complete. And now we have the ability to break wood. The possibilities are still limited. But eventually... see if we can't open this yet. But eventually, they will be limitless. The reef base is secure. Not for long. Fortunately, can't do anything with electricity. Could deposit biomass. Curious. Protected by the automated drone defense that I've just ripped apart. Those things are pretty nasty to deal with, I'll be honest. It's time to learn more about the past. But sure, I hope you've had a good weekend so far. Hope you're having a better day than everybody that we're currently running into. I hope you're having a better day than this guy. This scientist that is just going to run. That is a big skeleton. Cause of death, massive head trauma. Well, I'd assume that would be a really easy cause of death to establish, given that the skull is basically gone. But we're going to go deeper. Deeper into this facility. We're going to find all of its secrets. What is it hiding? What does it want us to see? Or not see? Science must be conducted, even if my companions are way too slow. They're not as eager as I am. Lever is missing a rod. Let's go find it, shall we? Since the rest of the team seem to be incompetent. We'll just need to go deeper and deeper still. Oh. A rod. And something to science. Well, no, apparently not. Apparently we have nothing to say about that. Cyclopean entity of unknown origin. Well, who cares? We found our rod. Why would someone remove the rod? Oh. That looks familiar. Let's get a sample. Shook says the developer, Phobia Game Studio, seems to only have this one game. I thought Butcher was made by them as well. Hold on, we'll pause for a second, because I have Butcher. I have Butcher. Why is my Steam overlay? Hello? Steam, would you like to cooperate, please? Oh, it's not going to appear because Carrion's in the way. That's kind of funny. Hold on. I need to alt-tab it, I think. Nope, that just flat out isn't going to turn up. Okay. No, I don't want Butcher's... I want literally Butcher game. Yeah. Butcher is developed by Phobia Game Studio. Thought that was the other one I had to buy them. Shug says they say they blame Steam when they find Butcher says developed by Phobia Game Studio Transhuman Design. Yeah, I can't remember how Transhuman Design came into it, but as far as I remember, they've only made two, as in like Phobia Game Studio. I think have only made two games, Butcher and then this, and I think they're now working on a Carrion 3D VR game. But the problem is I don't have a VR thing and I don't want one. Access Steam features from the overlay. Yeah, it would have been nice to have sooner. Right. Flashback is done. I like you can also tell when I'm doing a hotkey because for a very brief moment in time, keyboard turns up. Now we can go... I'm going to go this way. Just to break that. I think I have to go this way. Ah, the Botanical Gardens. What a nice place to visit. Oh, we need to be smaller. Yeah, don't be concerned at all about the fact that that door just opened itself. You doing science? I'm something of a scientist myself. Don't cry. It's okay. Look, I've eaten your friend's upper body, but the lower body is still here. Yeah, I thought you'd be a little bit ungrateful. You gonna be ungrateful as well? I bet you were. Shug says Butcher looks fun. Wishlisted. It's a very fun. It's also kind of short. Action game. It has a lot of replayability to it in terms of trying to get the skulls, because some of them are time locked. But overall, it is a very fun game. I've just never finished it because I don't know why, actually. Oh, look! The Botanical Gardens! Now, we gotta be careful, because when we set anything off, that drone is gonna come active and hunt me down, and there's gonna be a few of them. There's gonna be a few of them. Yep. Oh, there's only one way to progress. We don't need you screaming. Shook says maybe I haven't finished it because time is a finite resource. I think it's more because as I'm playing it, I realize that, oh no, I need to do this with the skull. Oh, I need to do this with the skull. And I've spent so long trying to get the skulls that most of my time is spent trying to get the skulls and not actually beating the game. Electricity once again. I could deposit biomass, and I will for now. Pretty easy to get back here. Besides, we'll find other people to eat. Oh, look, like right here. Hope you can swim. You're gonna wait for him to drop his shield and then introduce him to the tide. Nope, wrong way. Turn around just in time. If in doubt, flail them wildly and use them to kill their friends. Just like a real creature would do. Let's spread the biomass. We know we have to get 3. There's the first. Hoping I could drop my biomass off. Oh, is this the first time we get a flamethrower? And I think water actually instantly kills people. I love when that happens. Oh, you're still alive? Go swim. Okay, don't swim then. Uh-oh. You've activated the drones. Problem is, trying to get to a drone right now is a pain. I mean, we could just sneak around them. But why sneak? Especially because you do have to destroy them. But why sneak? Hmm? Yep, this is when we run into flamethrowers. Okay. The problem with flamethrowers is, well, they're flamethrowers. In the Botanical Gardens is a bit of an interesting choice of weaponry. You guys not concerned about, you know, the plants? Now that we've dealt with that, I need more biomass, but we know exactly where we can get some. Actually, how far away was the... Seems like right down here. Yes. And we just go back the way I came and smash through that wood. We do lose a bit of speed when we get this big, but it's a fair trade-off. You know, we get big and bulky at the cost of to gain things like smashing through wood. Door number 2. And I have to trip this. Hopefully we'll find a way around those soon. Okay. Looks like I gotta break all those just for the mobility. I don't need to deposit biomass. I don't think. Yes, I do. Because we need to skedaddle over to this. Unfortunately, I'm not able to open closed doors. I'm not that smart. But that looks like a fun little container. Bend light to create an invisibility cloak. Requires energy to use. Now we have a reason to use these. We can be invisible. And now you also see why all of the power places are everywhere, why I keep breaking the seals of them. And I'm pretty sure this is a small form only thing. Yes. Let's see, I like how the smallest form has a lot of the sneakier abilities. As it literally in this case. And with that, that's another zone. Corrupted. Now, I could sneak through here, but where's the fun in that? Come on, the water's nice and warm. Why are the table's vibrating angrily at me. He's thoroughly dead. Problem is, I don't have enough mass to get through the rest of this. It's alright. You just grab them fast enough. It won't be a problem. Oh, how did you burn me through there? Cheat. I'm gonna just swing you around out of vengeance. I'm a spiteful creature. Right, we can leave. Oh, we've been here. Oh, I see, because we've just come from there. That makes sense. What fun. I don't remember seeing a containment light. I don't remember seeing... Hold on. Let's see. We go this way. No container, no container, no container, no container. Over that way. Okay. I think I know how we get there too, and we need a power we definitely don't have. Yeah, we need a power we don't have. And for people who don't know what that power is, I'll let you sort of guess how we could possibly get that lever. I'm going to leave a note in the chat. I can see ads arriving soon. I'm going to leave a note in the chat to say when we find one that we have to come back to. Botanical Garden. Contain... There we go. Ads arrive in about 30 seconds. We're just going to squeeze into here and roam around, basically. We're back in the marsh. So now that we have the ability to turn invisible, I think it's kind of obvious where it is that we have to go. Whoop. Stopped by these. We'll just swip through. That's the official term for it, by the way, swip. Just swip. And we definitely can't go above us. So let's just get some more power, and go through. Sorry, I couldn't mute before I started. To the Leviathan Reef base. Now, I'm going to leave that little funny little eye there. Well, it was there for a little bit. Because this allows me to talk about Subnautica. Because that's what we're going to talk about during the ad break. Yeah, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Give me a second, let me get comfortable. Okay, now that everyone got caught by the ads, they have no idea we're not going to talk about Subnautica. I'm instead going to talk about Carrion. What they're showing so far for the 3D VR thing looks really cool and interesting. I really hope that even though it is being made, I think it's being called Carrion VR, I'm hoping it's one of those things where, yes, it's for VR, but you can also just play it normally anyway. Because doing this sort of a thing in a 3D space, I think if they can get it to work really well, obviously it's gonna work really well. I think it'd be really, really fun. Like, you'd be moving around in all degrees of space. I think it'll be the closest we can get to the original AVP and AVP2 Alien gameplay. For just being an absolute menace everywhere. You know, jumping from walls, pouncing on people, like having to sneak around and then just be like, bah! And just like explosive aggression. And then move on like nothing happened. I think it'd be really cool, really fun. I just really, really don't want it to be VR only. That's the only concern. That's the only thing that I don't like, is if it is VR only, it's gonna be like, damn. It'll be such a good game, but I'll never know for myself. And we'll have to see. We'll have to find out. But we still have like another minute to go, so I think we actually will sort of start talking about Subnautica at this point, so that way it segues out a bit easier, and then the people who got caught by the ads have no idea what we were talking about. That we were actually discussing Carrion VR. I don't know if I want to do a Subnautica playthrough or not. I've been debating it back and forth. Part of the reason... The big reason against doing a Subnautica playthrough is because I've already done a blind playthrough of it before, and I think I found everything. I don't think there's anything I didn't find. Actually, wait. No. There are some areas apparently I never went to, and some creatures I never found. So I might, maybe, later in the year, do a Subnautica playthrough. But everything we have on at the moment is pretty long to get through. I don't know when we'll be able to fit Subnautica in. And that's something I'm going to have to figure out, is when we'll be able to do Subnautica. Anyway, the ads are finished. Welcome back. Let's actually make some progress in the Leviathan Sea Reef. Leviathan Reef Base, I think is what it was called. Understandably full of water. Oh, I managed to crash that person on top of the other one. We're gonna claim that was skill. Okay. We can make more progress through the water. Always a good sign, always a good time. No, I don't want the body part, I want that. There's something also kind of morbidly comical about killing someone with a door you just burst through. Specifically if you drag it with you. It's like, aha! Bang! You've been bisected. Fool! Wait, did we just come in here to... Okay. Right. I need to, be able to cycle my forms. Because I now need to deposit the biomass. Say, puzzles in this game are going to revolve around things like getting the right form, do the right thing. Damn, I thought I grabbed him. Probably should eat just for the health. Yeah, we'll bring it up that high. See? Patience and explosive aggression. Oh, that guy's alive. He might be alive. And we have no way to get that yet. Okay, I've got a good amount of mass. Do something with this. Ah, I didn't kill the other one when I crashed through. Hello? Can I grab him, please? Yes, congratulations on first. The other one's alive. The other one's alive. Not anymore. We could go up, but that's just a dead end. See? We need to go to the right. Cal says somehow they still got first. They're currently on break. Yeah, you're currently doing a charity stream, aren't you? I love how I can't... There we go. Now I can... That's weird. I can alt-tab now. But not before. You're on... I think you're on... Oh, you switched to Schedule 1. I thought you were still doing... Black Ops. Ooh. There's a drone in my way. No, not for much longer. Uh-oh. The people have guns! Not anymore, they don't. Let's get a fun power. Let's get a nice power. And now we have hydrophilia. We can, we turn into worms. And that's one way to get through a smaller gap. Now, unfortunately, we have no way to get this open yet. Ready for a boss fight? We almost got to him. Almost. I love those guys. Piece by piece. Just gonna tear it apart. Just gonna get most of my mass back. And off we go. Kaz says they just got off now from Black Ops. Oh, so you're switching over to a different game. I see. I see. Yeah, let's go down. Okay, I'm gonna have to put another note in for here. Leviathan 1. Containment. So we have to revisit the Botanical Garden and Leviathan 1. Alright, let's leave here. Move to the next place that I have to destroy. Which, if you wouldn't have guessed, is this way. Hello, scientists. Just gonna open that door. Okay, new enemy to deal with. Sentry guns. The way you deal with them. I thought you could tear them apart, but that might be a later thing. Well, as long as we don't get spotted, we're fine. I believe this is Leviathan Part 2. Yes? Yes? No, it's the Relith Science HQ. Can't get through here. Gotta go. I assume I need to... I'm gonna deposit biomass every time it gives me the option, because, again... if I don't need to... Ah, I remember what we get here. So we need our mass in order to break the wood, so then we can do that from above. Puzzles within puzzles. See, now we can go to the right. However, I want to check out the left. It's easy enough to reset that room if we have to. Oh, that just takes us back to here. Some of those robots. Another 2 of those robots. And we can't get to that switch. For our first 4. Yeah, look, there's another one of those things. Wrong way. Get to that room soon enough. I like how he ran into the toilet and then actually took the time to shut the door behind him. He's a very polite, scared hazmat engineer. So we'll go further up. Kill everything in the room. Just grab it and flail wildly. They can't stop you if you swing wildly. Oh, we're in a city. Someone's alive. Who is still alive? Got you? Got you? Cal says, Marwol is now an activated clone. Truly the XCOM timeline is dark. Oh, I'm just a little creature. Running riot in this big city. Just a little guy. Ah, the helicopter. And if you look at the background, that I think is the Seattle Sky Needle. So at least we know we're in Washington. I don't think I can deposit biomass. No. Yeah, that opens that over there. There I can deposit biomass. He thinks he's so safe with his little secure door. Doesn't he know who he's dealing with? The creature. Okay, me being this size is really shooting me in the foot here. And I don't have a way to easily drop the mass. Yeah, this door's not open either. I need to take damage somehow. I'm an idiot. I thought for some reason that I did the switch and I couldn't undo the switch. Can't let any of you live. Sorry. Welcome to Washington. I say welcome to Washington like you guys haven't always been here. We've got one more place to corrupt. Did I want to do that? I don't think I did. I want to see if there's anything further down first. Ah. You already know what's going to happen when I hit this other switch. You were wrong. Yeah, I don't want to grab the mech parts at all, do I? Now we just have to go up the other side and do the same thing. Simple. And that's also our last corruption for Relith. Good times. Very fun times. Okay, what do we got further up? A whole lot of decommissioned building. Give me the drone. I think she's still alive. Not anymore, she's not. Let this be a lesson to you all. If you find a random thing made of writhing mass, you probably shouldn't mess with it. You know, soldiers are surprisingly good weapons to kill people with. I don't know how that guy fell over, but I'm glad he did. Hi, you got a body right there. Please eat it. Okay, we can go in here and retrieve the mass. Open the door. And unleash the second mech. Gotta wait for it to move out a little more. Pathetic human. Thought their mech could save them. Okay. It's this way. Oh. My power. So I said earlier that there's a way... one of the... Parasitism. I need to scroll to find which one it is. It was the... Botanical Garden. We don't have the means to get that one. But now we do. Because now we can take control of another organism. What, you thought that human control section was just for fun? No, we can take control and fast travel there too. So with this, we are now able to do a few fun things. Namely, shut down the defenses here. Now, soldiers, unfortunately, we can't just, like, explode them. But we don't need to. If I push the left bumper, by the way, I get to bring the shield up, which is quite nice. What a helpful human. But yeah, if someone sees you parasite someone, you ain't getting them, Chief. Okay, I need to put another note in for Relith HQ. Relith. No, not Relish. Relith HQ. Containment. That's 3 more upgrades. Well, we're gonna go get one of them pretty soon. I could just break that, actually. It's much easier. Don't need to do anything else there. This does give us access over here too. But I do want to go to the Botanical Gardens, so... Armored Warfare Facility. Sounds pretty fun. Can't open this yet, though. I believe the Botanical Gardens were not that way. Is Botanical over here? Yes. And then I need to go, what, like down here? The left. Too slow, buddy. Hello, Containment Unit number 4. You don't really get them in order. And the symbol there does sort of help indicate as well what it is you get. So in this case, it's fire related. I don't think I can actually do this yet. Yeah, because I can get into here and do nothing else. We'll be back. We at least have the door open. We will be back. I think we're going to just keep on rolling. Just keep it rolling. So we need to go up. And whoosh. We got all the powers we need. Don't you worry. Oh. Back here. Right. Because now we can control people. And as we found out when we control people, regular people, that's how we progress. Welcome to the bridge. Drop the biomass because why not? Okay, we're not going that way. Give me your mind. Drowning him seems like such a nice thing to do. You're kind and considerate. Yep, stand up. Oh, you thought we could only possess the living? Nope. Dead too. Oh, maybe that's what I need to do in Botanical, is there's a dead body I can possess. Now we get keratin spikes. I don't quite remember how this helps us with anything. It just makes us more lethal. Definitely fun to use, don't get me wrong. But somehow you're alive. Don't worry, I'll fix that mistake. Sugar says, I'm a zombie man now. Yeah, that's right. John has become the zombie. The bridge is destroyed. How are you alive? Cass says they're lurking. The break's all over. Have fun. Hope you managed to raise more money for charity. It is for a good cause. It's Alzheimer's research, if I remember right. Okay. The enhanced lethality makes it really easy to deal with soldiers. See? Although, I do think it's a quality of life power rather than anything else. Was there a Relith here? I don't think there was. Reach 66%. Yeah, there's just the one. Okay. Ah. It's another of these. My fellow scientist seems to have died. Both of them. No idea where the drone has gone. I think we should get out of here. Whatever killed them might try to kill me. We shouldn't have tried to science like this. We never realized what the cost would be. Well, I can see there's a key over here. Tick, 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 tick. The broken drone thinks I'm a threat. Double checking. I don't need that key for anything down here, right? I don't think I do. No. Over here, get the key. Maybe I do need the key for something further down. I don't really remember these sections very well. Just gonna skedaddle down the ladder. Ah. I'm going to destroy a drone with the power of a stun gun. Okay, that might have been a really bad idea. I'm sure that's fine. A little bit of a concussion. I've got to let people know. Before it's too late. People! We dug too deep! Far too deep. We need to leave here before it gets any worse. Trust me, there's nothing left for us back there. Oh, that helicopter's full of blood. Sure, it's nothing to worry about. That's right. We were the scientists all along. Actually, we weren't. The scientists got hijacked. Parasitism. Do I want to go that way? I think the answer is yes, but... Right, okay. Welcome to a nuclear power plant. Surely nothing could go wrong with a creature like me being allowed near the power. Oh. Now we know that we can push those. If only we could pull them. You're coming with me. Tasty. You gonna get the hint and drop dead? Maybe someone's gonna beat you with your fellow man. Civilians, they get the hint pretty quick. You, though, you're stubborn. And foolish. Tasty bit of radiation. Alright. Now that everyone has been silenced, no more will there be any dissidents among the humans. Let's head south. Okay, we can drop biomass here, so once again I will. So we need to be small to start with. But we definitely need to get larger. Okay. Pretty sure I want to take control of him. Oops. I should have saved. I kept touching his electric shield by accident. Come on. All of you gotta get the hint someday.
Here she comes to wreck the day!
Geta! Hello! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend and a holiday and everything else so far. I biomassed too early. Give you a shout out in a second. I need to shrink. That out. Get out the way. Learn how to aim. Or remember how to aim, actually, in all the case. And then we just run. We'll be fine. We'll be through this. Right, we're going to save it first. And it also gives us health. And then I do want to take control of that guy, just because I think it'd be funny. And we'll just let ourselves just goop on down. I think Keta's still working their way through blueprints. Yeah, they are. Keta says, how's the stream been? Am I the red slime? I am the writhing mass of literal biomatter. Yes. And I'm going to have his brain. See how easy it is when you're just... Oh, I can just walk into you with the shield. Oh, it doesn't do anything. There we go. Teach them to stand near weird vents, I guess. Yes, we are the creature. Oh, that door's shut. Why fight them myself when I can hijack them to fight them myself? The analogy doesn't quite work. But the intent is there. Drop the mass off again. Health isn't looking too good. But that's okay. Because now the door is open. That's it. Come and investigate. You and your Glock. Don't be afraid. I'm just here to make friends. Roll one big friend. Let's keep going. Ooh. We love seeing a little bit of water. Kettle says the game feels messy. Oh, it's very colorful. Very colorful. Okay, we're halfway through the zone. Oh, I need to be careful. They can't swim. Silly humans. If only they could become a mess of tentacles like I can. Maybe then they'd survive. Oh, that one lived. Hold on, let me get out of this cutscene. I'll be with you pretty soon. Okay, that was a bit rude. Because now I'm not big and strong anymore. Do I need to be? Probably. Yes. We're just gonna head on back this way. Pick up some more biomass. Come on. Come on, worms. We're going on an adventure. Okay. So the goal here is to get the water to flow everywhere we need it to flow. Of course. I'm gonna drop the mass off by there, but I am gonna... Apparently it doesn't matter what I see up there. Okay, drain the water. But I kind of need the... I need it. Hello? There's nothing to parasite over there. Can't do anything with that. Oh, no, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I need to parasite the dead body. To have the dead body run over there and hit the switch for me. So then we can filter out this way and get to it. There we go. My brain took me a second, but we got there. Definitely got there. Okay, I can see the ads have just arrived, but... Oh, we're right at a save point. What are we going to talk about during the ad break? I don't think I've seen a container yet for this map. And I'm pretty sure there's one in every single level. So, I don't know where it is. I say, maybe we just haven't seen the light yet. Maybe we've seen the light but it didn't sink in. It also might be a bit obvious that we may be getting a way to deal with the plugs. That's what we'll call them. We get a way to deal with the plugs soon, so there should be a way, in theory, that we can start getting a bunch of those other container cells and get some more upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Look at all those mouths. Look at all those mouths I have to feed. Highest biomass, we're pretty big. And hungry. We're not seeing a whole lot else here. Look at all the tentacles. I can't wait to see. The stream data sent at the moment is 5.5 gigabits. The video file is 12. When I'm moving around like this, it's only 20 megabytes. I'm also actually able to play this at my monitor's refresh rate of 165 FPS. So for me, this looks really smooth and quick. I don't know how smooth, well, 60 FPS has to be whatever it is. And I know I keep harping on about, oh, you should always play at 60 FPS. So that you've got the headroom and everything else to be actually able to record. This game being, well, this game, I don't mind doing this at 165. It's always like it's graphically intensive at any given point, is it? I'm literally just painting this area with blood. I am an artist. Look at it. It's like finger painting, but with your organs. Okay, I believe the ads are finished now. I just sort of wasted time. Let's go. Ah. Surprise! Oh, there were two of you in the same spot. That's a bit mean. Oh no. Yet another hero with a Glock. Okay, you're actually protected by a sentry gun, so give me a second. We're going on an adventure. You know how I said we'd probably be getting a way to deal with plugs very soon? Now we're big. We can send out a destructive vortex of Sarkis harpoons. Yeah. Now, notably, we can only pull. We can't push. So you still need to do a little bit of mass messing with, or messing with your biomass. See? Just because we're big doesn't mean we can do what we want. We're just a very stringy guy. So just quickly running through this just to be sure that we didn't miss anything. I don't think we have. But yes, now we have a way to rip out the plugs, so we have options. We have things we can do. We have 4, I think, optional areas we can go visit. Another one of those robots. Patience. Patience. Look at it go. Look at it go. Do you think they feel safe in their big clunky machine? That's it. Turn it around. That's not what I wanted to do. That is, though. That's right. Because we're so big, we could just rip those machines apart pretty much instantly. Oh, you're alive? The harpoons themselves actually can kill too, as you can sort of see. But we are very, very quickly getting too strong. Why are you guys near radiation equipment if you haven't got any suits? Hmm? Hey, look! Beryllium! I don't think they appreciate the beryllium. I was also kind of hoping that if you put the core near them, they'd die. But I guess it's too stable. Yeah, I wanted to grab the soda machine and not the people. Tasty munchies. I do actually need to be a size larger. There we go. Open the door, please. I have places to be, and this is not one of them. So there is a thing I need over there. Might as well rip the plugs out everywhere we go. Now I think... yeah, we can break the glass. I think what I want to do is go get some of those containments that we've not had access to. So the first one I'm going to go to is... I'm going to double check the biohazard one. Sorry, the Botanical Gardens. Sorry. We're just going to open this up. Because I have a funny feeling I do actually, as I say, have the solution to get the containment unit here. I just forgot that we could hijack a dead body, and so we hijacked the dead body. Alright, we've already done that bit. There's no dead body here. Oh. I have an idea. Man, I'm a genius sometimes. Although, it might be that I have to do this the other way around. As in, the body comes in here. See? Thought we had the solution. Two for 9. So that one is done. Now we need to go to... where else can we go? I'll scroll the chat in a second because I know we've marked a few of them. Let's see. We've done Botanical Garden. Leviathan 1. Which isn't this way, is it? No, that's the way into the botanical. Leviathan 1 is right here. No, but I don't have a way in. I need to find the breach. I think the breach was... Oh, where was the breach? Oh, we went in through... Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here. Get into Leviathan. But Leviathan is by there. So we need to get into the bridge. Which I believe is we just go up here. Because we've ripped this out. And then I need to try to remember where the Leviathan... This way, I think. In the first zone. Down here. And it was to the right. I think we have to be able to rip open a grate. Not a grate. Be able to rip open a plug. There we go. It's more fire resistance. But now I know where we're going, and I think we need to drop our mass and be able to turn invisible. We'll just run quickly back to where we were. Down, up. To the right. Yeah, I don't think I went in here. So I don't know. Oh, no, I did go in here. Because then we shoot out of here. I'm like, remember, we need to come back here later. Yeah, we gotta drop our mass. I don't remember where the nearest point is where we can do that. So it's gonna take me a hot minute to remember or find it. Oh, it's right here. Then we just follow all the one-way system. All the way back round. That's not how we do it. Because I went invisible and it didn't work. We'll leave that for now then. We'll come back to Leviathan some other time. What was the other one I had marked? Leviathan 1. Relith HQ. How do we get to Relith HQ? This way, I think. No, it's not. We got to Relith HQ before this. So we go back this way. Was it up here? There it is. Where? Oh, where? There it is. Right there, actually. Funnily enough, right next to the entrance. Okay. This one I need to stealth. We'll be able to turn invisible. Oh, Then we need to get our mass, drop it in there. So then we have the mass to be able to break through that. Right? Where does this go? Back up here. Fantastic. I'm going to sit the whole mass. Here it comes. I believe this means we now get, yes, more energy. We're a third of the way done. So there's one we can't do yet because I don't remember how you handle the claws. And then there's one in reactor we haven't seen. It's the crazy bit. That allows us to move freely across. Yeah, see, there's some way to deal with that, and I don't know what it is yet. We're probably going to take another dive into reactor, see if I can figure out where it is that we went wrong there. Because we just flat out didn't see where it was. Which means we're about to play through the whole level again. Okay, so it's not here. Keep those peepers peeled. Never know where it might be. Is it down here? Yes, and it's got another one of those protecting it. I think I actually know what the power is that we need for that. But hey, at least we now know where it is we need to go. That's the key thing. Now we just need to leave. And progress. Nice little bit of a run around. A little bit of exploration. Have I got a note for nuclear? I don't. I gotta put a note in for nuclear. So Relith HQ is done. Leviathan 1 isn't done. Nuclear isn't done. So we know where... we're going to say 5 of 9 for that. Because it is... as soon as we know how to get them, 5 of 9. Is there anything up here? Right. The plugs. And this was the way into... got it. So let's go somewhere new. The Armored Warfare Facility. Oh boy. Get ready for fun. the one further back. Can you stop having such good eyesight? You know what? Go hit that lever for me. Oh. Probably need to use the elevator to get a body up there. Or maybe I just take it? Go with that. It's so fun just throwing out those sharp harpoons. Okay, we have no way to break that. And I know that if we swim through this, I just get blown up. I like riding the elevator, even if that may not be the intent of how you get around there. Just something kind of comical about like this giant mass riding an elevator when it could just do so much else. It's so cute when they think that little pistols can do something to me. The sentry gun definitely can. Actually, losing that weight was a good idea because we could do that. Remember, I like options. Just piece by piece. Delete them all. Oh, is this not enough to get me to big status? Big? No such luck. Okay, the elevator's in the way here. Exit's down there. I'm gonna assume... yeah, it's blocked. Okay. And we know where Armored Warfare's thing is. Six places we need to find. Okay. I see the vision. I need to be small. Oh, I definitely need to be small. So I'm going to guess this goes to the biopool we saw. It does. This feeds me back through. I'm going to stay small for the time being. Because if we do have to go get more biomass, we can always get more biomass. Ooh. Ooh. Understandable. Pretty easy way to kill quadcopters. Throw bone at them. They can't fly if you shatter their propellers. Excuse me, can you open this for me? Can you also pilot that robot? Oh, Carrion, I love you. Just walk into the room, hijack the robot, and... Brrr! It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so well put together. They knew what they wanted to make with this. Behold. Peak. Okay. You're actually protected. Not anymore. Going to hazard a wild guess. But I want to be small here. Ooh. I might also want a soldier. I don't want to be small though, I want to actually have a bit of mass. I'm just gonna run through this to see how long I can get through this facility. That far, apparently. All those things are in my way. Okay, so we cycle this to get further in. I'm gonna let that guy just shoot the wall for a second. Oh, these are already dead. Well, that's no fun, is it? Okay, opens that for me. Oh, I know where we are. I don't think this is quite what they had in mind when they said I need to ride the elevator. Okay, I can drop mass there, but I've got no mass to drop. Now I do. Probably. We're halfway through, baby! Okay, that didn't give me any mass. Oh, I need mass in order to break through that. Okay. Oh, I didn't drop it there. I dropped it in the other one. How much does this give me? Not much, actually. Take everything I can carry. And then we go back. Didn't see a thing. Okay, that's how you might have seen something. Okay. Can't keep going the way that I was just tearing those robots apart in. Because there's yet another one of those harpoon mines. So we'll just go around it. Ah! I know what this upgrade is. Give me my charge armor. Yep, there we go. Thick and strong layer of keratin. Now we can go to Leviathan. Because the way it works, you know, this is a large amount of armor. Oh, damn it. I was too big. I ended up getting hit by the other mine. Yeah, we just become invulnerable for a bomb. We could also use it to, you know, not take damage from these sort of guys. But we're just going to be patient. I'm getting shredded. We can't go back for more armor. More mass, even. That's what you call a misplay. Still can't break those yet. But we can when we explode. Oh, you think you two can do something about me? It's cute. There's enough meat here that... How are you still alive? I thought I'd eat you. Becoming overconfident. It's gonna get me killed. Eventually. But right now, I'm just snacking. I'm just hungry is all. Okay. This, I think, is the second to last one I need. One left. I'm trying to think of how I would get to... Oh, the door down there shut. I'm trying to think of how I would get to the containment unit. How would I get to the containment unit? I need to blow the wall open. Okay, that gets rid of that, thankfully. So now we can, you know, go and actually keep my energy charge. Now I could ride the elevator, but I can also just do this. To be very small. Well, not very small, but I need to lose size. Which is why... I'm trying to beat it, but unfortunately I'm too unwieldy to move quick enough to do it. This isn't a biomass thing. Where's my nearest bio drop-off? Because I'm genuinely too big. I need to drop at least one size. God. Cancer man, made of tendrils, just lose a little bit of mass every now and then. I'm surprised it's so difficult. Actually, it's kind of insane that it's so difficult. Note to self, Marwol tends to forget things. As obviously evidenced here. We're gonna push the top and then I'm gonna drop size again after we explore. Oh, I can take control of him actually. I don't need to drop size. Mount up. That then activates all of that. You know what? Okay. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to just walk him the whole way through. But that also works. Cycle that through. I know you went running. Okay, well, they obviously didn't get very far. We're as big as we can be. And the facility is mine. He thought he could take cover. The fool. Didn't know bullets go over the... You're not even panicking and I'm just surrounding you entirely. Okay. Got the power. I've got more power. This is probably... Yeah, this is basically the exit. Okay, so we know the containment thing is off to the right side. So it's a case of... do that. That is the easiest one to get, I think. But now we get more energy. We don't have to be back here again. Alright. So now that we know how to... we have the skill to deal with all the pesky problems. Let's go to Leviathan 1. Instead of following the progression path we're supposed to follow. Leviathan 1 isn't this way, is it? No. That's Relith. I like how I found the Leviathan Reef base entrance this time, but I didn't find it last time. We had to go through the bridge. I confused myself so many times. That's why you can get the loot for the power. No, I don't want to get in here, pull that down. Because that lets me get up here. See, I knew there'd be another power somewhere. Or another conduit, I should say. No. That's not how we do it. We don't run it like that in one go. Okay. I probably have to flip the switch again the other side. Or flip a switch on the other side to then cycle the door, to then get to the conduit again. Yeah, that's what you do. Okay. See, there's a grate above the next one-way pipe. You little shit. I thought we were out of its, view. No, I don't want to go back through. Zoom? Imagine if we were still using the bridge entryway, we would be taking ages. This is a bit of an issue, right? I'm trying to go right and it keeps moving me up or down. Getting large is a little bit unwieldy. Gather myself up a bit. We need to get in, and I'm going to go fully up to the top. There we go. In, get the power. I could have done this all in one go, actually. Even more resistance to flame. Let's go. 5 out of 9. Okay, so Leviathan 1 is done. I think the only one left after this was Reactor. I'll touch the electric conduit on the way out. 1 second, I need to get comfortable. Okay. The exit we want, I think it's one way. I don't think we can just, yeah, it's one way. That's okay, we'll exit via bridge. because that gets me closer to the reactor anyway. Reactor to the right side. Then it was up here. That's not it. No, that's Armored Warfare. That's Relith HQ. The unfortunate thing with this game is there is no map. So it's easy to get turned around. But we'll just breach into the nuclear power plant again. Where was it? It was somewhere weird, like... over to, I think, the bottom right of the map? It's probably the worst way I could have got here. And I don't think I'm even right. Yep, nope, this is not the right way to go. That's okay, during the ad break that gives me something to do, which is go the right way. Hi, I need mass. Thank you. Caution radiation. Right, is it down here? And then off to the right side? And then down. Yeah. I'm gonna drop to biomass 1. Well, the smallest size possible. Okay, not what I need to do just yet. Yeah, it's arrived. I might take this time to, like, stretch my legs. Yeah, we're gonna stretch my legs. Okay. We'll stay down here so that there's something to look at. Looks like we're gonna get more energy out of this one. So, I will be back. I'm gonna pause the recording. This is probably also a good time for everybody else to get water, stretch everything else. And then once the ads are finished, straight back in it. Okay. Ads are finished, we're back into it. I don't know why you can drop biomass here. That would make sense. We have to be a little bit sneaky. How? Oh. Do you control the soldier and run him in? I think you do. I think you do. Ta-da! Oh, I'm an idiot. And the save was all the way back here. But we know where we're going and we know what we need to do, and then we need to do it and not blow myself up. That's the key part of that solution to the puzzle. Don't die. Who would have guessed? Probably should save closer to where it is, but I'm overconfident. Come down here and get the power anyway. Go. Ah. Go forth, my soldier. Open the way. Six of 9. I don't think we've seen the others yet. See, we're in nuclear now. We've just done Leviathan. Pretty sure we've done Relith HQ. We can check that as we go past it. And we've definitely done Botanical. Just have to leave. Yeah, nuclear's done. Botanical, I know, is done. Let's go into here. Let's carry on with the actual, like, progression as intended. Oh, we're in the bunker. Oh. What a nice place. We can drop biomass in the bottom right. We can take power on the ocean. We should. Take electricity there. What's inside? It's a 6. Oh, yep. We need to be stealthy. We're gonna be small. You're not gonna find me until it's too late. I'm gonna show them all. Not entirely sure what that did, but we had to do it. Bring that down if we need to. Yep. Just firing at nothing, just like everyone who does in XCOM. See, when he turns around, I gotta get him. He turned around for a single frame, it's all I needed. How do I get to you? Johnson is smart. Now I can come in and out of here as I please. The glass is in my way. If in doubt, hijack. So wherever that is... Okay, well I need more mass. At least it looks like I need more mass. Yeah, I need to be able to break through that wood. Okay. Can he... Uh-oh. Can he get up there? No. Okay, let's go see if I can bring more mass into this place. I can't. Because I'll trip that every time. This is the way in. That's locked, that's locked. There's mass, that's locked. That's locked, that's locked. So... I have to be this form. But... Let's somehow break that wood. Oh, I'm an idiot. We got there. We got there. He even points out the glass is in my way. Which gets me the mass I need to break that. Door 1. Ah. That's a little bit early. Containment 9, just right here. We have a second tentacle. So we can pick up 2 things. That's not where I thought I'd be at all for that. Does this also release the doors, or am I just carrying this all? I'm carrying this all the way back. Okay. I mean, I was going to carry it all the way back either way. Oh, that's why they give you the thing. That's why they get. That's why you're given a second prehensile, so you can carry this and still do things on the way back. That's kind of clever. Ooh, we have options. And as I say, I like my options. Start with the top left. Always a huge fan of plugs. So what do you want me to be this size for? We have a flame trooper. Okay, but I kind of need one of these guys. If you could stop barbecuing them, please. See? Much easier way to clear the room. Make them fight each other. Come on. I hunger. Not quite enough. I need one more meal, I think. Sending in the drones. Hit and run. The little drones, the little mechs, the little men, none of them can stop me when I have my beautiful crimson spears. Like so. Look at that. Just rip that person in half. What could they possibly do? Get out the way? Don't think they can. They're too slow. All those people are there to make sure you get, I think, the mass you need to rip that out. 2 down. 4 to go. This way. Ah, okay. Brings me back to the start. I kind of want to go clockwise. Let's go to the top right next. Okay. I'm too fast for you, flame boy. Oh, I can't draw the line to you, flame boy. Oh, I'm the wrong size. I thought I was still big. That it? Yeah, it must be. Come on, I gotta get big and strong. Gotta eat those bones for calcium. And also just so I have the bones, I guess. Not very fussy eater, are we? We gotta bleed off our size so we can hit both of these at once. Which then puts me straight back up. Halfway there. Oh, hello. I have a very funny idea. But it requires me to be small. So the idea I have is that I'm going to have the mech fight the mech. I don't want to save! Now I got all that extra biomass I don't need. Anyway. You get small. We pilot the mech. We win. Unfortunately, dropping on the middle of that mech was probably a bad idea. You know what? That's what I get for trying to be clever. Trying to have them a nice little mech fight. Who's still alive? Not anymore, he's not. Alright. You probably lead me to another You do. Right there, in fact. Because I know I saw one earlier. Yeah, I did sort of use my armoring there to not take too much damage dealing with the mechs. Alright, let's go this one. And that leaves the bottom left. Hi. Oh, you're a flame guy, are you? No. Boring. Why couldn't you have a flamethrower? Be a cool guy. Just boring rifleman. Ugh. One of these is going to cause a spear, right? Yep. You're an idiot. Can't believe you would just do that to your fellow man. I've been hurt by a harpoon. Guys, can you help me? Boof. Nope. No one in that room can help you now. Do I actually need to have a spear with me, or... Okay, I can cycle my biomass here. I don't know why I need to. The answer, I feel like, is about to reveal itself. To hit that. Oh, but I can't go back. Okay. That opens that up over there. The damn armoring. Well, hey, I'm small enough now. Did I kill the soldier too? Oh, would it just disable the defenses? Okay. Well, I've killed the room, so... I would say live and let live, but nothing in there's gonna live, is it? It's all just... Oh, the soldiers that got exploded. I was wondering what was floating in the water. That brings me back here, so the only one left now is over this way. What size do I need to be? This one. come for a swim. The water's icy cold. Oh, you had a nice flamethrower. You let me drop my biomass and cycle it. I don't yet know why. Oh, shooting that there. That would do it. Shug says, these foolish humans, they never learn. They don't. They try to adapt with slightly better tech. Okay, no, it's not for shooting that there. Oh, no, it probably is for cycling it. But we don't need to cycle it yet, do we? You know, you'd think they'd learn by now that maybe they need better countermeasures than just here's a force field, here is a mech, here is a bomb. Oh. Now we can swim. Break that too, because I'm probably going to need to get large again. Oh, the game just crashed. Alright, now that we're done crashing... Is it down here I need to go? Yeah, because I need to go to the water. Say, good thing we had literally just saved. Yeah, we're good. I had too much mass! Too much mass. Sugar's also saying hi to Keta. Yeah, I don't know if Keta's still here. Keta might be lurking. I know Keta likes to lurk. Right, we have to go that way to do that, to get stuck, apparently. Do that to get to here. Get to here, get to here, to then get to here. I need to drop the mass to cycle the door. We've done the bit. Shug says Keta might still be here, you don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean by, like, she likes to lurk. She doesn't usually stay active. Because she has other things she has to do. So she has me on in the background. Which is fine. Some people are active, some people lurk, some people dip in and out. Let's say there's no, like, mandatory, you have to watch the stream and be active if you're here. Because that's not why we do this. Oh, I need the power. Right, you do the whole thing to cycle that so you can get to the power. Ta-da! I figured it out. I've done it. I'm gonna save again, just in case we crash. But we are done. The bunker has been debunked. That just leaves whatever's down here. Oh, hi, people. What a fun time. Can we cycle the door? Thank you. I can go in here too. What's in here? Ah, the frontier. This is a nice little room to show you where you have and haven't finished. So the research ward, for example, we haven't finished, but that's fine. The Uranium Mines, we haven't done the Containment Unit for. everywhere else is finished. Everywhere else. So we need to go back to the Uranium Mines in order to do that one. Oh, that might have been another plug. And then there's one in the frontier that we've not done. And the biomass sample loss, that's the story progression stuff, so don't worry too much about this one. But we do need to go back to the Uranium Mines. So that brings me back to the here, but we don't want to be here. I want to be... going around this way. And then... remember this all the way at the start? Hello, people. We could have probably got this sooner, actually. We have 3 tentacles. Now we just have to go to the uranium mine and get the last thing. And I think the uranium mine is... right... not that one. Right up here? I don't remember where the light was for the uranium mine, so we're gonna go start south. Because we basically just swing around after that. Right, you need to hit Leviathan in order to get to this one. Oh, but I need to be small. Don't I? Yeah, we gotta be small. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine, we can just zip back around. Keta says they are here, the volume is low, they're modding for someone playing games. Yeah, see? Say, Keta likes to lurk. Okay. We only lose power when we move. But I also have so much power that I can actually probably just skip this a bit. Problem is that if we overshoot the distance, it's a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do is ride this all the way to the top. And we gotta ride it all the way to the bottom. Fun enough, gives me another electricity upgrade. And that's every single containment unit. Kenta says they're a pro lurker. You're the best lurker. Well, among the best. I don't know. I don't see enough. I don't have the authority to rank, I guess, lurkers on Twitch. But as far as I'm concerned, you're one of the best. I know there are other people that like to lurk as well. Yeah, I guess we just sort of play through the level at this point to get back to the exit. Cheers, there it is. No, that's the military junkyard. little bit confused. That's okay. Just go back this way. I need to leave the way I came in. That's where I'm going wrong. This isn't the way I came in. Or I could just do that. That also works. Because then I kind of know where I'm going. That's a huge lie. I've just looped myself. I've bamboozled myself. Okay. Cut through here, zoom up here. That kicks me back out this way. I need to be... Brain is having a little bit of an issue trying to remember where it is I need to go. This way. Then we can zip down here. Go to the right. Crawl my way around. Crawl my way around and not get stuck, hopefully, preferably, in that order. Go back over here. Go down. Bop. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. That's the confirmation we need. Everything has been destroyed. So now we have to go back to the first level of the game. Welcome back to the research ward. Look at all these people. All these foolish people. Remember when we ran around this place? How they all screamed. How small we were then. Look how we've come. Look how far we've come. We're big now. Now we're in the anomalous materials vault. Probably where they should have kept me. Something else has been here. Looks like we're not the only ones who have escaped. Excuse me. I need you. Not quite good enough. So if the hand scanner won't work for them while I control them, what about... if I become my old scientific self? Full circle. They stopped me from leaving before. Now they can't. By the way, I can't actually break out of this form once we're in it. So... the door. The door we didn't have a way to open. it's so close. Wow, they really cleaned up the... I was supposed to say they really cleaned up all the corpses, but they didn't, did they? There's one right there. Come on. We've become human. What? No, let's slow walk through this. They didn't learn. They couldn't stop us. Now we're free. They won't contain us again. We're free to roam Seattle. Look at that. Now, I think it's a question of interpretation. Whether the creature just wanted to leave, or if it does have any sort of malicious intent. It was absolutely fine being just left there. No one messing with it. The scientist came along, poked it. It became the scientist. It tried to leave. Initially, it didn't try to kill any of the people when it was trying to leave. It just tried to leave, and then it got killed. So it goes on a little bit of a rampage, a little bit of revenge. And then the instant it can walk away, it does. So I choose to believe that as bloodthirsty and as vicious as we were through this, I think we're just gonna walk. Go somewhere. Maybe a cabin. Nice, relaxing cabin. Pointless business meetings. Gotta love them. Now you can also go with the other interpretation that, now that we're free, we can kill everybody, but I don't think it's gonna pan that way. We'll see. Maybe in greatest time of the year, maybe there's signs that point one way or the other. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get to them. When we get to it. But it's still a really fun game. As I said, it's pretty short. That was a full clear, and we got a bit confused in some places in under 4 hours. And it would have been faster again if we didn't stop for a break. So, about 3.5 hours, if you just sort of go. It's fun. I like it a lot. And I made the comparison earlier. It really does feel like playing as the alien in Alien vs. Predator, especially Alien vs. Predator 2. Very, very slick movement. Sneak and then massacre the room. Then off you go again. Shug says, isn't Marwol doing well? And they knew Europe. Oh, they're probably saying they knew that you were a pro to Keta. And then, yeah, Shug says, isn't Marwol doing well? Yeah. We did everything. And now we're free. So maybe go get something from like a sandwich store. Relax. No humans were harmed in the making of this game. Thanks for playing. Chuck says first to Seattle and then the world. Nah. I think we're just gonna be nice and relaxed. Yeah. All of it finished. I don't know when I'll get around to doing greatest time of the year. Given that it's Christmas themed, we might leave that till around Christmas, because I have a few other things that are Christmas themed that I want to do near Christmas, hence leaving them until Christmas. Things like, I didn't get around to doing it, unfortunately, but I do have the Christmas Shift DLC for Home Safety Hotline. I want to get around to that one. It's a lot of fun. Carrion's really good. People should play it. People should definitely play it. And then, everyone can experience being the creature